Welcome everyone to BPW Goes Digital. This initiative is to bring BPW into a digital era. It is initiated by Dr. Ann Hilty and myself, along with trainers and presenters who are young BPW members from across the globe. The topic for today is digital strategies for attracting young BPW members. And the speaker for today is Benedetta Palermo. She is from BPW Rome, which is a part of FIDAPA BPW Italy, and she is a young BPW regional representative for Europe. And professionally, she is a lawyer. With this, I would like to welcome our speaker, Benedetta. Now the floor is all yours.
Hello, everybody. I am Benedetta Palermo, and I will be your speaker for this webinar entitled Enhancing the Use of Digital within BPW to Increase Attraction and Participation of Young Members. There will be just some suggestions and thoughts. Young members in BPW can do many things, as you may know, just because young members are not a separated group, but they work together with the senior members. For instance, they can collaborate with other members in different activities. They can create their own project. They can meet and networking among themselves and join regional Young BPW symposium, participate to all the events at a national, international level. But one of the main and common issues in BPW is to attract and keep motivated young members. Why? Because sometimes in the club there are other interests, or there is a limited timetable or limited budget available to attend BPW events. Or it can happen that the BPW club is not really inclusive to young members, or due to logistic issues in big cities or in wide areas. Or there is a small and inactive group of young BPW members, or there are no peers in the club that you want to join. What shall we do in order to increase attraction and participation of young members? BPW should go digital. Due to the outbreak of coronavirus all over the world, we have been obliged to change our mindset and our habits. And also BPW has been obliged to start using the digital technologies in new ways, like organizing online meetings, webinars, and conference calls. We saw that young BPW members were always present to this kind of online events, even if they are not really targeted to just to young members, but open to all the members. Therefore, the more online activities organized, the more young BPW members attended. So we understood that also young BPW should go digital. With digital tools, young BPW can choose among all the activities organized by the members everywhere. We can watch registration of the events recorded online. We don't have to spend any money because we just need connection and power. Young members can collaborate with all the international members. Young members can collaborate, connect wherever they are, and can meet young BPW members all over the world. We have also launched a short survey in order to understand better how BPW can be more attractive for young members by using digital technology. Many young members all over the world participated to this survey. We had members from Austria, Brazil, Finland, Italy, Latvia, Nepal, Turkey, Sweden, Switzerland, USA, and UK. We started to discuss about the digital forms of communication that are preferred and appropriate also for BPW. And we noticed that almost all social networks are used and preferred for BPW members, like WhatsApp, in particular WhatsApp groups, because of their immediacy. But we have also Zoom, in particular for online meetings and webinars, but even LinkedIn, Telegram, and Facebook, and Slack. Actually, I didn't know before this survey. We also discussed about what are the recommended social network for networking among BPW members, and different than the slide before, we saw that LinkedIn is the most preferred. We find also Facebook, Slack, Zoom, and Telegram, but most of the young members prefer LinkedIn to networking among themselves. We have also asked which social media they recommend for attracting young BPW members, and in this case, Instagram is the most preferred. We have also LinkedIn, WhatsApp, and Facebook, but due to the immediacy and the popularity of Instagram, this is the most preferred. But we have also noticed that if you want to attract more young BPW members, BPW should address their use of social media also to new social networks like TikTok, Snapchat, and use YouTube more often. Other digital applications that would attract, engage, and retain young members could be to realize a customized BPW app, just to gather all the members in an app dedicated to BPW for networking and for and to connect each other. And most of the participants to this survey, they think that online trainings are the most effective ways in order to attract young members and to retain young members. I was impressed by a participant to this survey that she would like to have a BPW at the palm of your hand, because we are living in a super fast society. Everybody has hectic lives, and even BPW should change, should adapt their ways of communication in order to be more effective for young members. We can see here what digital aspects are important to attract young members. We can see that for young members are important to have free online trainings and online networking. They want to participate to more international events held across borders targeting to young BPW. An up-to-date BPW International website and a BPW podcast. Anything accessible with mobile, because BPW impression, how BPW looks outside, what BPW presents and what offers, are those that matter in order to attract young members. But also consistent communication between international members and activities. And again, with reference to communication, using visual aids, not just an email with a long text, but even short videos. There are some examples of young BPW activities in different BPW clubs and federations. For example, Zoom meetings for young members with a guest speaker who gives presentation, and then such topic is discussed among the participants. mentoring programs to young members, but also reverse mentoring, mentoring digital things to older members, for instance. Young members responsible of digital contacts in BPW social networks. We have also discussed about organizing online or in-person BPW meetings and events. The result of this discussion is to have a combination of both online and in-person events, because for the human nature is important to the face-to-face contact, to feel the emotion of the other member meeting the member in person. But this kind of event can be organized just once per year. Let's say, for example, Young BPW Symposium is organized one per year, but online events are important to fill this void in order to enhance the relationships born during the in-person events. And of course, online events are the most easy to join, and they can reach all the members all over the world in any time. We have discussed also about some recommendation of online events for BPW that can be attractive for young members. We have discussed the discussion series where people get to exchange their knowledge, trainings and webinars about personal development, inspirational session from women in leading position, but also about business and marketing, mentoring, and also projects for members interested to work together, even in different clubs and federations and regions. But for young BPW members, in order to attract other members, in their opinion, it's important to have also more casual meetings, like catch-up meetings to inform the rest of the group how different activities are carried out, and to discuss together about that. Networking events, but also quizzes and other games, because for instance, what happens in during a symposium, there is the first part of the conference with workshop and with discussion about different topics, but during the evening there is always the so-called girls' night out, because it's also important to have fun together in order to build solid relationships among young members. In order to sum up what we have discussed so far, by using digital tools, young BPW members can choose on a wide range of digital trainings and webinars made by BPW members in the world. They can be proactive within clubs and federations, can be more included within the club and federation and at regional and international level. They can meet young members in every part of the world and connect for a coffee or for a drink. Can take easily the lead and overcoming time and budget constraints, but also can be part of the digital innovation for a sustainable BPW. Finally, thank you very much for your attention, and many thanks to Taran, who has launched this BPW Goes Digital series of webinars, and Nelima Basnet, our Young BPW International representative. Thank you for your passion, patience, and dedications. A special thanks also to the participants of the survey, among others, Alice, Andrea, Ashley, Camilla, Cornelia, Eleonora, Eva, Heini, Otke, Nelima, Yasmin, and Yonglin. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Benedetta, for a fabulous presentation on what it takes, digitally speaking, to attract and engage and retain young BPW members, and also those of us who are not quite so young who really prefer and appreciate the digital platforms. So there are a lot of points for consideration here. We hope that you, the viewers, can really take this on board, share this video widely, because of all the things that we're doing to upgrade the digital capacity of BPW and its members. I think this is one of the critical areas. So we know that for our own organizational sustainability, we need to be better at attracting and retaining young members. Otherwise, we can't sustain ourselves. So one of the biggest areas for that, in my view, is our digital capacity. And this gets very specific. So I think this can help all of us. Thanks again, Benedetta. Thanks again, viewers. We hope to see you all again very soon.